Stitch 2025 in English. Spoilers ahead. Lilo and Stitch 2025 full recap. Setting and premise. On the planet Turo Drive, Jumba Jookiba is convicted by the galactic authorities for illegally creating a genetically engineered creature called Experiment 626, later known as Stitch. 626 is deemed too dangerous, and is exiled. 626 escapes confinement by stealing a police cruiser with a hyperdrive and heads to Earth, crash landing on Kauai, Hawaii. The authorities offer Jumba a deal. If he recaptures 626, he can earn his freedom. To assist, they assign Agent Pleakley, who is knowledgeable about Earth, to accompany him. Key characters and setup. Lilo Pelikai Maya Kealoha is a native Hawaiian girl who loves hula, surfing, and wildlife. She is imaginative, quirky, and sometimes misunderstood by peers. Nani Pelikai Sydney Agudong is Lilo's older sister and legal guardian. Their parents have passed away. Nani struggles to keep their family together financially and emotionally. Stitch Experiment 626 is engineered to be strong, unruly, and destructive, but also capable of learning and change. He initially thinks of survival and chaos, not family. Cobra Bubbles is a government social services agent who monitors whether Nani is fit to care for Lilo. Mrs. Kikoa is the social worker involved in evaluating Nani's guardianship. David Kawina is a friend and neighbor who supports Nani and Lilo. Plot walkthrough. Early conflict and adoption of Stitch. Lilo is kicked out of her hula class after pushing a bully, Myrtle, off stage. This is motivated by frustration and emotional strain over her family situation. After that, they are visited by Mrs. Kikoa and Cobra. The social worker warns Nani she must stabilize their life, jobs, income, insurance, or risk losing custody of Lilo. Lilo, seeking a friend, visits a local animal shelter with help from neighbor Tutu. There she finds 626, who is scheduled for removal or relocation. Realizing Jill and Pleakley are hunting him, 626 pretends to be a dog to avoid detection. Lilo adopts him as her dog to protect him. At the resort where Nani has a job, chaos ensues. Stitch accidentally causes a fire during a luau, leading to Nani's dismissal. Rising stakes and emotional drama. The social worker's visit intensifies. Nani is pressured to relinquish guardianship if she can't meet the requirements, such as health insurance. Nani reluctantly agrees under duress. Feeling guilty for causing further harm, Stitch leaves the house and returns to the shelter, believing he cannot stay and that he's a burden to Lilo. Meanwhile, the Grand Councilwoman, the alien authority, grows impatient with Jumba and Pleakley's failures. She orders Pleakley to bring Jumba back into custody. Jumba defies her. Lilo discovers Stitch at the shelter. She tries to reason with him, asserting their Ohana family creed: nobody gets left behind or forgotten. Jumba arrives to recapture Stitch. Lilo intervenes. They escape to her home via portal technology. Jumba follows and causes destruction. Jumba abducts Stitch and takes him aboard his ship with a plan to erase Stitch's capacity for love, returning him to his original violent programming. Lilo sneaks aboard, rescues Stitch, and battles Jumba. They eject Jumba and the ship crashes into the ocean. Underwater, Lilo is trapped. Stitch tries to save her, but he's too heavy underwater. He lets her go for her survival. Nani and David rescue Lilo. Nani dives to retrieve Stitch. Stitch is revived using battery emergency methods after being unconscious. Resolution and themes. The Grand Councilwoman appears and arrests Jumba. She considers taking Stitch, but when she witnesses how much Stitch has changed, through love, empathy, and connection to Lilo, she allows him to stay on Earth in exile. Pleakley, Cobra, David, and Tutu assist in integrating Stitch's presence on Earth. The sisters return home and begin repairs. Nani receives permission to attend University of California, San Diego for marine biology, but because Lilo must stay in Hawaii, she transfers guardianship to Tutu and David. In a mid-post-credits sequence, Nani uses Jumba's portal gun to visit Lilo, bridging distance between the sisters.